This is an equation because there is an equal sign in the problem. It's a two-step equation because it's going to take us 2 steps in order to isolate u. Anytime you're solving an equation, your job is to get the variable, which is just another word for the letter, isolated or by itself on one side of the equation. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this 13 by subtracting it from the left and the right. The fundamental rule of solving equations is you must always do the same thing to both sides. That's what maintains the balance represented by the equal sign. That equal sign says both sides are balanced or the same as each other. So you always have to do the same thing to both sides of the equation. Now, when you subtract 13, negative 13 and positive 13 add up to be 0. So those basically cancel each other out on the left side, and 37 minus 13 is positive 24. The last thing we need to do to get u by itself is undo dividing by 2. To undo division, we would multiply by 2. And you can think of 2 as 2 over 1. And again, I of course did the same thing to both sides. So I multiply both sides by 2, and over on the left side, those 2's cancel out, and that's how you get u by itself. And on the right side, you have 48. Now to check and make sure your solution is correct, so we'll call this the check, we would plug 48 back in for u in the original equation. So we're plugging 48 back in for u. And we'll make sure both sides work out to be the same number. Sorry, I'm kind of squeezed in there. Well, 48 divided by 2 is 24. And 24 and 13 is 37. And you see that both sides worked out to be 37, so our original solution that we found over here, 48, is the right solution.